Okay, so can we start with your first and last name, spell that out, and then what your position is?
Okay, my name is Souza, Souza, and I'm the Complex Area Superintendent for West Hawaii Department of Education.
Okay. And then could you spell out your name?
A-R-T, Souza, Souza.
Okay. So the first question, so on a systems level, what has your experience with Teach for America been like?
You know, on a systems level, it's been completely positive. We've been involved with Teach for America West Hawaii now for about 7 years, 8 years. And I think there are 3 principles that always strike me about Teach for America that make it a successful partner in our programs here. One is the commitment to high expectations for student learning. So kids in our Teach for America classrooms are challenged. They're given opportunity to create their own learning. And they're expected to be as successful as every other student. And I really appreciate that. The second thing is that Teach for America is grounded in a belief in equity. And I think this is very, very consistent with what we're trying to do across West Hawaii with all of our schools, all of our kids. And that third guiding principle that really appeals to me is the notion of the community connectivity. Teach for America and their teaching core make a sincere commitment to extend the learning outside the classroom walls and into the community. And that again is consistent with what we're trying to do in West Hawaii.
Can I have my phone real quick? Just like I realize all my questions are on my phone. Unplug it for now. Put that on the ground. Sorry.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll edit this out.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. This never happened. Okay, so what's the mission of Teach for America?
I think it's embodied in primarily the 3 things that I said. It's creating an opportunity to really engage students in the community in creating a holistic framework for student learning.
Yeah. Okay, so what has Teach for America's impact been on Hawaii, the island of Hawaii, on a systems level?
You know, well, there's a couple of things. On a very basic level, it's helped us address our teacher retention issues. You know, 10 years ago when I first became complex area superintendent, we were looking for as many as 80 new teachers a year. And so we would never be able to fill our needs in our rural school district. Teach for America helped address that issue immediately when they came on board, and we had at one point as many as 50 Teach for America core candidates. So filling the need, that's imperative here in West Hawaii. We've improved that through our partnership with Teach for America and through our teacher induction and mentoring programs. So now our needs are down to about 30 to 40 new teachers a year. So we're making headway. The second piece is that Teach for America core candidates bring enormous content understanding and content knowledge. They also bring enthusiasm, commitment, dedication, and a willingness and an ethic beyond the school day. And that is something that you want in every teacher. But we see that uniformly in the Teach for America core members. And I guess the third thing for me is that one of our real issues is building our leadership pipeline. And when you can build teacher leaders around the commitment and dedicated leaders that we see from the Teach for America core, I see over time our chances to fill out our teacher leader ranks and perhaps our administrator ranks in the future as something that could be happening here in West Hawaii.
And I guess you kind of already talked about like your hopes for Teach for America, but is there anything else you'd like to add on to that, or just reiterate about your hopes for Teach for America in Hawaii?
You know, the most important thing for me is an understanding that I came to a long time ago that schools are asked to do so much. They're asked to do everything, and we just can't do it ourselves. And so if we're going to really reach and create those aspirations for kids and for community, it has to be through partnership. And I think that partnership with Teach for America that's grounded in a common belief and a belief in kids is what makes us strong.
Can you talk about like working with the Teach for America staff and what that's been like in getting to organize things? I don't know if that's a bad.
No, I'm like, oh, let's see.
Oh.
actually, my relationship is more working directly with the staff even than it is with the teachers, because teachers are at school level and the principals are the primary point of contact. But my ability to work with the staff has been really, I think, very, very fluid. Um, we talk through issues that are common to us. We talk through issues that may be problematic. We talk through issues that really allow us to vision and dream together. I've been given the opportunity to go with the Teach for America team to see schools in the Bay Area and to learn from what Teach for America processes look like there. I've had opportunity to go and observe the teacher training program in Phoenix a couple of years ago. Teach for America has been given every opportunity to participate as part of our leadership activities, as our instructional leadership team summits. Teach for America has been involved as we build out our Hokupa'a process in West Hawaii, our community development process, this notion of how we create the community as school. So I think it's been a mutual learning opportunity for myself as well as for Teach for America.
Awesome. Surprise question.
Is there anything that you want to add or say about Teach for America in addition to what you've already said?
Well, I think one of the myths that I would like to dispel about Teach for America is that, at least in West Hawaii, is there are those who are going to take issue with Teach for America because it's kind of like the college All-American, the one and done who goes to Duke and next thing is playing for the New York Knicks. And there's always this belief that Teach for America is here for 2 years and then they're on their way. But in West Hawaii, we're seeing more and more over time that these young teachers are making a sincere commitment to education as a career. And I can point to a whole host of Teach for America graduates, alumni, working still in our schools here. And I know that probably as soon as this year, we're going to get our first Teach for America alumni applying for our administrative training program. So I'm seeing more and more that these young people who may initially go in as a life's calling with the thought of doing it for 2 years are seeing it as a life's calling that may be beyond 2 years.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, it's Miller time. Let's go.
If only.